I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. You got the Goron mask! This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Goron. Press C again to return to normal. For the Goron village, I have asked for your assistance. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we met and healed the spirit of Darmani. In this episode, we are going to become Darmani. Almost as scary as the last bit. Now, as a Goron, you'll notice that the controls are different. A is to curl up, B while pressing A is to pound, and just regular B is punching followed by a butt slam in a combo. Now, I apologize that this is not with the original commentary that I made before. I lost that, but I do have a recording session and post commentary. Now, as you may have noticed, we were able to move that grave and uncover that hot spring. That is because the Gorons are a lot stronger than the humans. You filled up your bottle with hot spring water. Use it with C before it cools out. Before it cools down. Now we want to get out of here. And you're not the great Darmani, are you? Then just whose grave was I digging? Did you come back to life because it was so warm beneath your grave? Now, normally I would help this Goron out, but they're just going to comment on how Darmani is alive again. So, let's start rolling really fast as we can here. And with that, we start using magic, and are able to roll down the hill like that. And apparently I got stuck there. Now, what we want to do is start on our way back to the Goron village. However, we're not going back to the Goron village, not quite yet. Instead, see that little ice block up on that hill? Well, if we use the hot water on it, there's something very useful underneath. And I'm trying not to get myself frozen, because if you touch the ice in this game, apparently you turn into an ice cube. So, we melt the ice, and we're going to explore what's in this hole. And look, there is another hot spring! Hooray! There's not much else underneath in this hole, so might as well get out of here. Now, what we want to do next is head back to the mountain village. I know this seems to make no sense for all of you who have not played this game before, or have not seen any Let's Plays of it before, but I know what I'm doing, for the most part. Now, you see that owl statue on the right over there? I make a terrible blunder while I'm inside here, but I'll get back to that later.
Shut up! Just when I was having a good dream.
Oh, welcome to the mountain Smithy, where we take our time to make a good point. I am Zubora, the owner. Pleased to meet you.
Shut up over there!
That huge fellow is my assistant, Gabora. He's all brawn and about as small as a Deku stick. Say, did you come to have your sword sharpened? Unfortunately, we're not doing any business right now. It's because of this abnormal cold snap we've been having. See? Our hearth has been frozen over. The way things are going now, I won't be able to do any business until spring. If I could just do something about that frozen hearth. What's that? You say if we had hot water, we could melt the ice off the hearth?
Don't act like you know what you're talking about, you Deku stick!
Oh, he believes a rumor that says long ago there were hot springs somewhere in the mountains near here. Bah! I don't believe such rubbish. Well, we do. So, let's get close to the hearth and pour some hot water on it. And with that, the forge is unfrozen.
Gabora!
Huh? Oh, you've done me a great favor. This hearth can finally go to work for me. Thanks. Now, what we want to do is turn human. And this is where my blunder comes around. Gabora, fetch your customer some coffee quick-like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Alright, to reforge your sword, it will cost you 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and it'll be back to its original sharpness.
So, would you like your sword reforged for 100 rupees? I'll do it. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. Mountain Village. And this is where I make my blunder. Since I cannot, since the owl statues are only activated by the sword, I cannot activate any owl statues that are in this area. So, unfortunately, after this recording, I have to start all over again in the Mountain Village. So, I feel like crap for that. Fortunately, though, it's not too hard, so I should be able to do it no problem. And in fact, it'll probably be a lot easier to do this before long. Anyway, you saw that we ground and pounded there, and the door opened. This is how to get into the Goron Shrine. And what is that ghastly noise? Well, only one way to find out. Let's go check it out. Now, to be quite honest, I love the Goron rolling. It's one of the fastest ways to travel, but I don't do it too often because it costs a lot of magic. Now, look at this thing. Kid has some powerful lungs.
Daddy! Daddy! I'm cold! Daddy! Darmy, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy?
Well, looks like that kid wants his father. So, let's go find him. And great, my video keeps speeding up again. It's a good thing we ran into those pots because we just refilled our magic and got a Deku Stick, which will be useful in the later. Now, as for last episode, I apologize for cutting it off so briefly, but I didn't know how to end it, so I just figured it would be best to end with Darmani being healed. Anyway, now what we want to do, see that giant boulder? We break it open, and look! There's a Goron frozen inside. A really big Goron. Well, not big, fat big. He looks kind of old, too. I wonder, is he the baby's father? Well, there's only one way to find out. We'll have to go and get some hot water, and I made the mistake of rolling up and curling up and rolling down here, which is kind of bad. Fortunately, it's not that big of a deal. And now we want to thaw out that Goron after we take care of this Wolfos, because this Wolfos is very annoying. Alright, let's go thaw out the Goron. And again, I nudge carefully so that I don't accidentally turn myself into an ice cube. And that was instantaneous thawing!
Huh? What was I doing? Ah! It's already this late! I must hurry!
If we talk to him again...
Huh? Oh, you're Darmani! But you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. If I can see past the illusion, you'll vanish in an instant. What? My son is crying because he misses me? Why do you know that? My son misses me. Forgive me, my child. Your father has work to do. Darmani, be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please quietly sing my son to sleep with this song I am about to play on my drum. It is the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young. How does this song go? Huh? Let me play it once more. How does this song go? Yes, like this. It's no good. I can remember only the beginning. I'll just teach you the beginning.
And with that, we are introduced to the Goron's instrument, the Goron drums. You played the lullaby intro. You learn the lullaby intro. The soothing melody of a thoughtful father.
It's not that I forgot it, it's just so cold that I can't play very well.
Yeah, right.
At any rate, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, this is where I would have ended the episode, but now that I look at it, it is very, very short compared to my standards, so I'm just gonna cut ahead to what I was going to say, and look at his tiny feet. Those things are tiny. Yes, the opposite of Chuggaaconroy in his Pokemon Coliseum Let's Play. Oh my god, your feet are tiny! Alrighty then, so, now that we know the lullaby intro, what do you say that we go to see that brat and finally calm him down? Ah, I hate that sound. I hate that sound very much. Very, very much. Ugh. Even the other Gorons hate it. So, let's get close and play the lullaby intro. And apparently I wasn't close enough. So let's try this again. That's a song Daddy always plays for me before I go to sleep. I'll sing the next part. And I'm gonna repeat it. What lungs this kid has. You played the Goron Lullaby, and now my favorite cutscene, so I'll be quiet while you watch. It's just like Daddy's right beside me. And finally, the little brat falls asleep. No more crying. The lullaby intro became the Goron Lullaby. Not the Loron Lullaby, the Goron Lullaby. This lullaby blankets listeners in calm while making eyelids grow heavy. And apparently it was so powerful that we put the other Gorons to sleep as well. Now, if you'll notice, the torches have been lit. Apparently that kid's crying was so powerful, it knocked out all the torches. Now what we need are the bunny hood and the Deku sticks. And... oh yeah, I forgot, I don't have my sword. So I break open these pots. I find a couple of Deku sticks. And some magic. Magic will be useful too. Alright, so let's put on our bunny hood. And... whee! Now we want to light all the torches. I don't know why this is going so fast. And apparently I messed up there. Is that really much of a surprise? Let's try that again. I don't know why my video keeps speeding up at random. This is very weird. Okay then, so now we're actually lighting all the torches. And here are the last three. Light it. Light it. And now... oh my goodness, the chandelier is omnipotent! It knew when all the torches were lit and began spinning! Sorry. I really should have water when I'm doing these recordings. Okay then, so... now we can see where the chandelier is spinning. Now, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I miss a few times. But as you can see, I'm trying to break into the chandelier. And the only way I can do that is by spinning on that carpet and using up magic. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to see me fail miserably over and over again, so I'll speed this up a bit. And there we go! That is exactly what I wanted to do. Now, see how this thing looks like a giant meat on a stick? This is actually a rock. I'll explain on the way. For some reason, they reference the Dodongo's Caverns from the Ocarina of Time here in Majora's Mask. And this is what triggers the event. You remember that Goron that was sitting on top of that waterfall at the beginning of the area? Well, you give this to him in order to get a mask. And what he mentions that this is Dodongo Caverns rock sirloin. I don't know why it's called rock sirloin. It looks nothing like a steak. So, we want to carry it to him while avoiding all enemies and whatnot. Walk past the Wofos. And I don't know why it dropped all of a sudden. It just suddenly fell out of my hands. Which is really, really weird. And now I have to get past that Wolfos, and it's chasing me! Hooray, it's chasing me! Not anymore. Now the Tektite's chasing me. Fortunately, the enemies aren't too hard to get by, but it's annoying when they hit you because you drop the sirloin, or whatever it's called. And then you have to start all over again. So, what say we get this thing to that little Goron that's sitting on that waterfall, that frozen waterfall.
Wow! Up here! I'm so sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I am very hungry and I have gotten stuck here.
So let's give him the food.
Well, that's it! It's so good I can dream about it! Dodongo Cavern's finest quality rock sirloin!
And apparently I spoke a little fast.
This is my absolute favorite! Blessed be this meal! Oh, my energy has returned to me! I am coming down now! Wait one moment! Oh, I wondered who it might be! Why, if it isn't Darmani, you are alive? Yes, I see! That is the reason why you knew my favorite food! Oh, I almost forgot! Please accept this as a token of gratitude.
You got Don Garo's mask! It looks just like Don Garo, conductor of the Frog Choir. I don't know why I was doing the deep Kermit the Frog voice.
It was crafted so well that no one would even think twice if you were to direct the Frog Choir. I hope that spring will come soon so I can hear the frogs' enthusiastic performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. I'm going back to Goron Village. Yeah!
I don't know why I did that. And this is where I realize that I can't access that bird statue now that I've given my sword to the mountain smithy. So, try as I might, I have no way of getting to that bird. I punch it as many times as I possibly can, and I still can't do anything about it. So, this is where the episode ends. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we are going to take down the Temple of the Mountains. This is the Drunk Panda signing off.